Hello, dear friends. It's Christina, and the first episode of our podcast is finally here. This episode is devoted to the topic how to build your own empire. Yes, today we are focusing on empowerment, and I truly believe that building your own business is one of the greatest ways to leverage your opportunities and leave a legacy you can be proud of. Now, let's dive in. To build your own empire, start by answering two questions: why and how. To answer the question why, you should ask yourself, what does entrepreneurship bring me? Freedom, opportunity, growth. And what does entrepreneurship ask back? It asks responsibility, in fact, because you are no longer making decisions only for yourself. You are making them for many other people. And it feels heavy at the beginning, but it also lets you set the conditions on your term. And remember this: all the greatest empires started small. To answer the question how, we will move through 10 steps. Step 1: remove barriers and talk risks. Get comfortable with failure. No one else is watching you, you have to understand it. And risk isn't something to avoid, it's something to manage, to learn from, and leverage. Step 2: the idea. And here is the truth: the idea isn't a business, your execution is. Originality is a myth, authenticity isn't. Do it through your own lens and think about execution. Ask yourself three questions: what problem am I solving? For whom? Why me? And please don't chase trends. Choose your strongest conviction because it will carry you through hard times. Step 3: research. It's about becoming obsessed with the potential of what you are creating, understanding your customer and the business opportunity. First, create an initial ideal customer profile, answering the question: who is your customer? What their age, gender, income level, education, occupation, what their lifestyles, what their values, what motivates these people, and how do they discover products like yours? How much are they willing to pay? And where are they purchasing? Second, understand the market, answering the question: how big is their opportunity? And here you have to rely on three main terms: TAM, total addressable market, the overall revenue opportunity for a product or service. Essentially, if everyone who could buy or did buy, what is the size of that? SUM, serviceable available market, the portion of time you can reach with your sales channels. SUM, serviceable obtainable market, the portion of SUM you can realistically capture as market share in the next 3 to 5 years. Third, understand the competitor. Answering the question: who else is playing on the stage? Take three brands and study the life out of them. Learn the product, what makes them great, learn the pricing, the language they use for marketing, look up what they do, how often they launch, when they go on sale, and what changes they make. Fourth, the last question you have to ask yourself: how will you stand out? Step 4: the business model and money. Start lean. Reinvest every penny in growth. Price for profit and give yourself some cushion. Focus on net margin. This is what's left after product cost and business expenses. Step 5: setting up the structure. Register the business, get a bank account, set up contracts, protect your intellectual property, and ask a lawyer or an accountant for advice. Never ever skip this step. Step 6: build the brand and the product. Your brand is not your logo, it's how people feel when they interact with you. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it and how you do it. When company clearly articulates its values and beliefs, it creates emotional resonance. Product changes, market shifts, but a clear ethos, your why, endures all the changes. Do you remember Steve Jobs' Think Different campaign that still resonates with us decades later? It shows us how ethos works. Step 7: getting out of the gate. Start selling with a minimum viable product, MVP, a basic version that solves the main problem. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to start. Launch simple, learn fast, validate demand, and avoid wasting time and money. Step 8. Getting your first customer. Early traction is about storytelling and hustling. Take people on a journey to make something. Leverage your network. DM people, send emails, create content that educates, entertains, and inspire. And remember, you cannot be a shy founder. Start talking about what you are building to anyone who will listen. Step 9. Building a team and learning to lead. Hire for your weaknesses, not your strength. Hire for values, not just skills. Attitudes matter more than experience because you have to trust people. Great people in the right environment can 10x your output. Delegate to growth. Empower those around you. And remember, your team is everything. Step 10. Entrepreneurship is a marathon. Nothing great started overnight. Keep showing up. Stay patient. Stay focused. Have a sense of urgency, curiosity, and a willingness to learn. So here's my final message to you, dear friends. Bet on yourself. Because if you don't, who will? I truly believe that one of the greatest ways to leave a legacy you can be proud of is to build your own empire. Start small, start lean, just start. Thank you for listening to the first solo episode of our podcast.